Welcome to day 11 of our epic 40-day 2025 Pacific Northwest road trip as we travel in the early morning to Ely, Nevada to the emergency room to have Mary's arm looked at. We then make an early exit from Great Basin and travel the loneliest road in America, US Highway 50, crossing northern Nevada to Reno. After a brief visit to an orthopedic surgeon, we spent the night in Carson City, Nevada. Around 3 a.m., Mary's arm had become more painful. We went to the closest emergency room at the William B. Reary Hospital in Ely, Nevada, about an hour's drive north of Great Basin. X-rays indicated that Mary had broken her arm and we would need to go to Reno to see an orthopedic surgeon. They provided her with a sling and we went back to the Border Inn Casino to check out and head for a renowned regional medical center in Reno. As a consequence, we cut short our stay at Great Basin and made limited stops along Highway 50. Nevada's Highway 50, known as the loneliest road in America, is a scenic remote transcontinental highway crossing central Nevada, famed for its vast empty landscapes, historic towns, ghost towns, and mountain passes, offering a unique road trip experience with solitude, stunning views, and a challenging but rewarding drive. We had picked up an official Highway 50 survival guide at the Border Inn to collect stamps at the various towns along the way to receive a certificate from the Nevada Commission on Tourism certifying that we had survived the road. The roughly 409-mile Nevada portion runs from the Utah border to Carson City, connecting small towns like Ely, Eureka, Austin, and Fallon. Here we are on Route 50, the loneliest highway in the United States, supposedly, and we're on our way to Reno. And this is 50 on the way to Ely, Nevada. It's a little bit more on the mountainous side here. And we're still on the road between the Border Inn Hotel and Ely, Nevada. Hopefully in about 20 minutes or so we'll be in Ely. Ely, Nevada is a historic remote mountain town located in the heart of the Great Basin. Founded in the 1870s as a stagecoach station, it evolved into a major copper mining hub in the early 20th century. We could not find a place to stop for a stamp in our survival guide. We just left Ely and we're now headed, I believe the next town is Eureka, about 70 miles away or something. This seems to be a good stretch of nothingness. But we do see vehicles. The next town after Eureka is Austin, in about 70 miles. Seems to be quite a number of vehicles going the other way. has crossed into Eureka County line, and this is all BLM land. After 77 miles, we reach Eureka, Nevada, a historic mining town known as the friendliest town on the loneliest road. It's a well-preserved 19th century community with many historic buildings. And we're now entering Eureka, friendliest town on the loneliest road in America. And here we are in downtown Eureka. It's a Jackson Hotel and Saloon and Cafe. Just got the marks done in the post office. And of course, there's the Senior Center. The Eureka Senior Citizen Center provides essential services and activities for older adults in Eureka County, including meals, transportation, and social events. The Eureka County Opera House is a historic auditorium built in 1880 during the town's mining boom. It was restored in 1993, now hosts various community events, performances, and tours. The Jackson House Hotel is a historic Victorian-themed hotel. It is known for its paranormal activity. Guests and staff have reported sightings of ghosts, including a lady in red. The post office is located adjacent to the Opera House. And here we are passing through the rest of downtown Eureka. There's the Owl Club. The Urban Cowboy Bar and Grill. And this used to be the largest town in Nevada. Back in the day, they were mining lead. And we're through with Eureka. The next town after Eureka is Austin, in about 70 miles. So there are certainly cars on this loneliest highway. We probably pass one going in the opposite direction about every 1 or 2 minutes. This is the kind of iconic view of the road just going on to nowhere. Nothing in sight. Stop for some lunch at the Bean Flat Rest Area. It offers minimal amenities. It's known as a quiet location for overnight stops and stargazing. So here we are at a rest stop at the middle of nowhere. And this is what it looks like in the middle of Nevada along Highway 50. So this right here says United States Department of the Interior. And the Bureau of Land Management. It says woods, crested wheatgrass seeding. And a little more, 1,300 acres were seeded in 1955 of the crested wheatgrass. The Woods Crested Wheatgrass Seeding is a 1,200-acre land management project initiated by the Bureau of Land Management in 1955. Crested wheatgrass is a perennial, drought-tolerant grass native to Asia that was widely introduced in the western United States for forage and land rehabilitation. And we just got past the Austin Summit. Past one of them. Unfortunately, there's going to be a second extra wide load coming up. And after spending about 10 minutes behind another oversized load, we are coming into the Austin city limits.
Looks like a trash heap. Or maybe that's where they throw their trash. Could be.
Speed trap. Should be able to get the little pass stamped somewhere around here. Austin, Nevada is a historic living ghost town located in the geographic center of the state. It is situated on the western slopes of the Toyabe Range at an elevation of approximately 6,600 feet and serves as a central hub for outdoor recreation and Nevada mining history. Founded in 1862 following a silver discovery, Austin quickly became a major boom town with a population that peaked at over 10,000 residents in the 1860s. It was once the second largest city in Nevada and a rival to Virginia City in mineral output.
The town's kind of cute.
And here we are in Austin. There's the museum. The post office. And other things.
Everything is abandoned.
Looking for a place to get my things stamped. We stopped to get the survival guide stamped at the Little Bluebird Mine Commercial Building. It houses Jason's Art Gallery, a gift shop that sells jewelry and other items, primarily featuring turquoise and variscite, mined from the local area claims. Variscite is a rare green aluminum phosphate mineral that is often mistaken for turquoise. And this is what Austin kind of looks like. Said a population of about 120 or so. And here we're coming to the end of the Austin city limits, and off we go to our next destination, which I don't remember offhand.
Fallon?
Yes, Fallon. The next stop will be Fallon to get the road to Fallon. This is some more of the road. I find it surprising because I was expecting it to be all flat, and it's really more all mountains so far. We're now coming up to Cold Springs. I'm not sure what it is. I don't believe it's a real community. It looks like it's just a couple of places to get something to eat. Here's another place where the road just seems to go on to infinity until it reaches the mountains. There's a couple of dust devils out there. This is the Carson River watershed. Maybe that's the Carson River down there. I don't know. Looks awfully dry. Now this is what I expected Nevada to look like. Not sure exactly what it is. Here we are coming into the magical town of Fallon. Fallon, Nevada is known as the Oasis of Nevada and is located approximately 60 miles east of Reno in the Lahontan Valley. As of 2026, it remained a vital agricultural hub and a key military site, serving as the home of the U.S. Navy's famous Top Gun program. Unfortunately, Fallon was the last stamp I collected, one short of the requisite 5 to get the special certificate and souvenir tchotchke. We bade farewell to Route 50 and headed to renowned regional medical center in Reno for Mary to get a diagnosis for her broken arm. The orthopedic surgeon determined it was a clean break and would not require surgery or a cast, simply use of a sling for the next few weeks. We decided to stay in Carson City for the next 2 nights and visit Lake Tahoe from there before heading to our hotel on Lake Tahoe. Mary and I thank you for watching Day 11 of our 2025 Pacific Northwest road trip. Highway 50 proved to be a lovely drive, nowhere near the desolation we were led to believe it to be. We made minimal stops along the way as we needed to get Mary's arm evaluated as soon as possible. Perhaps we'll pass this way again and have the opportunity to see some of the many sights along this road. We hope you'll join us for Day 12 as we travel to Lake Tahoe. There we visit the U.S. Forest Service Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit in South Lake Tahoe, view Emerald Bay from the State Lookout, and visit Sugar Pine Point State Park, including the Hellman Airman Mansion. We then rode out the rain doing our laundry at the Lost Sock Laundromat in Tahoe City before returning to our hotel in Carson City.